Hi guys. Sorry. Go ahead, honey.
Hi there, Chelle.
Hi guys, it's Clint.
And Clint. He's such a pain. It's early. He doesn't need to do this to me so early.
Yes, I do.
It is 5:30 Saturday morning. Been up since 3. Been awake since before that because of Sophia. She started crying at midnight. I got up and loved on her, and then she started again at 3. So today we're going to work on this gorgeousness. Beautiful journal. Oh, I need to measure it and fold it into... That's okay, I can do that later. I wanted to point out there is a little bit of ink that kind of... Oh, you did.
Yeah.
That kind of bled, but I think it looks really nice. I think it looks really nice.
Well, I didn't accidentally spray water. I sprayed water and then it dawned on me, well, crap, that stuff's water-based stuff. And I thought, uh-oh.
I get it.
You get it?
No, I said I get it.
Oh, I get it.
It's going to be a long day today.
You're dang right it is.
And plus, I have a little bit of a headache, so it doesn't really help.
She's already started her...
So we have an update on the Haven is we have no heater again. So we tried to clean the igniter pilot thing again so it would maybe restart it, but it won't. So we're going to have to replace that piece. So it's going to be a little while. So we're going to be working in here. So, because it's cold out. I think the high today is 35.
Somewhere around there.
37, something like that.
Snow. We'll
So
see.
I do have this piece. We do have both of the books. I did bring both of them inside because when we went out yesterday. And then I have both of the pen holders. And then I have digitals and then some gorgeous paper from Missy. Thank you, Missy. I'm not sure what her name is on the comments, so Missy, let me know. Because I don't remember seeing a Missy on the comments. So maybe she has like a channel or something.
Yep.
Beautiful papers. Look at these. Oh, so awesome. Pretty. I brought in both of the containers that she sent. She sent 2 of them. And stunning papers. And that's going to keep me going for a while.
She did beautiful work, I thought.
Beautiful. Yep. You just said that, by the way.
Well, I know, but I can reiterate what I'm saying, my dear. I know what I said. I'm just reiterating.
Yeah, I have a headache.
I got a headache, too. Her name is Chelle.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So these are digitals from Tina over at Shabby Dabby Doodah. And I wanted to pick, I just went ahead, it's not our month to do a digital kit or design team project, but they're so pretty. Look how brilliant that is. So this one is so bright and cheerful that I wanted to use this kit. So, I mean, look at those colors.
It's exciting. That one is just absolutely gorgeous.
And these are, I did print this on Red River paper, and I do have a link below that is a affiliate link.
Wow.
Yeah. But, I mean, the colors are just so brilliant and so bright, so I really wanted this one for this journal.
Oh.
I was looking in there, I'm like, oh, I got to plan, you know, Christmas. And man, she's got some gorgeous colors. So all these are going to go in here. And look how bright that is, hon.
I know it. I can't get over how...
Now, if you were to do this just on regular copy paper,
it wouldn't.
Yeah, it's not going to be as bright. But with the Red River matte paper, so pretty. I did bring in my cutter. I tried to bring in everything I needed. And then, of course, I'm like, I didn't bring in everything I needed, and I'm not going back out yet. So we're going to trim these down and kind of, it's going to be a little bit smaller than 8.5 by 11, but, and then we will, you know, go out later and get more interesting papers to go in here. So But yeah, we hooked up the propane tank and everything, and it just wasn't, it's just not doing it today. Yeah. And we really don't want to blow up the house or the, the haven. Last time we had a big whoosh.
Oh, that scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, it was, yeah, we had a lot of, isn't that beautiful? Look how pretty that is.
I was afraid I'd singe my eyebrows with the left.
Yeah, it was really loud. Isn't that beautiful? Look how pretty that is. I love that. Really want this one to be like first one in, well, as the first page anyways. So,
Pretty.
So
Pretty.
pretty.
And I hope, yeah, I was going to say, look at it against that maple.
Yeah, that's one reason I really wanted to do that. So we're just going to trim all these down. I thought, you know, bring you guys along. So, hope everyone is doing well on this beautiful Saturday. You survived Friday the 13th. I was just like, whatever, it's just another day.
Yeah, our news channel asked if, yesterday, you know, if there's any superstition, if you have superstitions about it. Or anyway, I said, I don't have any superstitions.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh.
really superstitious at all either. In fact, years ago, I claimed 13 as my favorite number, and so
I never have been superstitious.
this would be pretty on the inside of the center.
I'm cutting squares.
Yeah, Clint's working in the background. Did you put your teeth in?
Not yet. Figured I got time. If you didn't notice the video she shared on our Rambling Crafters
Facebook.
Facebook, you have to watch it. It for me.
Yeah,
I
if you're
just thank
if
God
you're
I
on
got-
Facebook, yeah, we share funny things in our Facebook group, and there was this dog that had stolen his owner's teeth and had them in his mouth just perfectly. It looked like he was smiling. It was so funny. So funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
If you don't know, Clint does have false teeth. And thankfully we don't have a dog that was stealing, though Sophia, when she was little and had learned to jump up by where the sink is, she would steal his tooth holder.
Yeah, the thing you put your teeth in.
Yeah, the thing you put the teeth in. So
Yeah, I forgot all about she did that.
I remember it.
She broke it.
I
too.
remember almost
that,
everything. Yeah, we had to get you a new one.
Yeah.
Oh my, that one's pretty too, though.
Whoa.
I really like that for this center. Okay, let's see what I want to do. So these will be smaller than 8.5 by 11, which is the typical size that I use. But my other papers will be larger, and it'll all work out. So I did bring in the other book so I could put in some ephemera and stuff and get it ready to go in the store. And my goal is to get all these done probably by Monday or so. We'll see. So
And there are ink blenders in the store, just so you guys know.
yeah, there are ink blenders in the store. We have bulb pens in the store. And we have some tickets now in the store. So there's quite a selection if you're looking for some junk journal material. But ink blenders are going to go fast.
Yeah.
But we do try to have some in there, you know, occasionally when orders slow down or something. And they sell pretty quick, if I remember to mention them.
Well, and I was going to take my lathe out and make blanks, but it's supposed to be so cold and dreary today that I just decided I'm just going to work on my squares and stuff.
Well, you still have some sanding to do,
Well, yeah, I
don't
have
you?
a couple more to sand.
But the ink blenders that are available now are probably going to be the only ones for a week or so
Probably,
until he can get some more made. So if if you're interested and you don't want to wait for a couple of weeks, then head on over and pick yours up today. So, and I love this page. Isn't that pretty? This collage.
Oh, wow. Sorry, I wasn't looking.
No, I was
That is
talking.
amazing.
I was just
Look
talking
at
to
that.
myself. Yeah.
Well, and then do you have something?
So
printed
these
on
are
the
like
back?
the smaller. Yeah, I do. I printed something on both sides, but I don't have to use them. I mean, it's just something that I.
Oh, I just said.
And I wasn't really that fond of this black
Let me see it. Why?
for this journal. I don't know. I just wasn't.
I think it's awesome.
So I feel like it's so dark, and it probably would go really well because we do have the gold or gray. There is a squirrel on this one.
Oh, how funny.
Okay, so let's see. I don't know, that one's really pretty too. How about this? She did have 2 kits. I'll show you the other kit too, but this one was so brilliant. You know what? I think I want something even more colorful than, I don't know.
That's amazing. I can't get over how.
She
bright
does
they
such
are.
beautiful, and it's like fall festive or something. Ooh, I think I want that one as one of the front pages. This journal's going to have 2 signatures. That's typically what I do when Clint makes the cover because he does a certain size, and I try to make it, or have him make it so that it's big enough for at least the 2 signatures. And that's plenty really, because I do about 12 to 14, 15 pages for each signature, and then that gives us plenty of journaling space. So I don't think Clint's going to do any Christmas ones, though.
No.
I do have some unfinished Christmas journals that I want to do. I think I want this to be on the front. Ooh, like when you first open it.
I think I'm going to do winter instead.
Yeah, well, and I have so many that he doesn't really need to. There's 4 in that one. Isn't that pretty, though? When you first open that journal, oh, that's going to be so pretty. And then I have one more for this one that looks like.
I'm going to put any secret tuck spots in there.
Probably. I really like the secret tuck spots.
Honey, that one that you said was too dark, that might look really neat for an origami corner.
Oh, but I'm using it already, so
Oh.
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of do have a headache today. I don't know what's
Hang with that, I'm sure.
going on. Yeah, my neck has really been bad the last week. Just, I've been having knots like in my neck, shoulders. Probably from climbing up on the
Probably.
counter in the shed, you think?
Don't surprise me none.
Oh, let me show you this other. Let's see if we have any in here that we can pull. These are more muted colors. That one's pretty though. That one's really bright. But I figured I could pull from this kit. And she has more butterflies for sure. And we could pull and make some ephemera for this book as well as the other book. So, let's see what else she has. Ooh, look at that one. That one's pretty. I think I might pull that because one of them has... Okay, let's do this one. But yeah, this is a totally different kit. I went ahead and printed everything so that I could just have it all done to use for different things. And what I do is I print, like she has 14 pages, so I print 1 through 7, and then after they're all printed, I turn them over to print on the back, and then I do 8 through 14, and just whatever ends up where, you know, that's just what happens. I don't stress about it or anything. It's just, but I'm just trimming off all that white.
I tell
My
you,
pages weren't perfect in there, so.
she has some amazing digital sheets.
Yeah. Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodle has gorgeous,
Really
some beautiful, and anything you're looking for, you know, I'm thinking, oh, well, I don't think she has goth or Halloween, but she had a Halloween one which we used. And see, that's going to go perfect in here. Cool. So let's put this one in here, and I love the squirrels.
I saw an Avert squirrel Thursday. She wasn't with me.
Yeah, I
So it
didn't
was
go with
kind of a
Clint. I've
bummer.
been having to take a bunch of muscle relaxers this week.
'Cause that's one of our favorites, because we actually don't have those around our house or anything.
And
So
Abert squirrel. Sorry, they probably can't hear you because I've
Oh,
had
sorry.
a hard time hearing you lately.
Sorry.
You know what that means. Thumbs down. But I love this kit too because it has lace, which the other one didn't. But look at that little squirrel. Wouldn't that be cute for the secret tuck spot? And I mean, it's already decorated for you. Maybe put, like, here's a stamp. You could cover that with a real stamp or something and kind of add just a little bit extra. Ooh, but look at those. That's interesting that she put it exactly the same one on both pages. Both sides of the page. Ooh, and look at that. You could cut these into little pieces of ephemera.
That's what I thought.
Or,
That-
you know, do like a side tuck or something too.
But you could do stuff
Ooh,
with that
look at
squirrel.
those. Tina, these are gorgeous.
You
So
know?
yeah, so I went ahead and cut all these out so that we could kind of just play with them and for both kits. This one, yeah, I think that's right. My computer is really tough sometimes at printing correctly, but so I cleaned the heads like 3 times yesterday, and they seem to do pretty well. But we do have the cats, and so sometimes I wonder. But see this one, hun, where the whole page is. So have those. And then I think these are a different kit, and these are just the ephemera. So what I did, I think they are, yeah, I printed. Yeah, she had a coffee dyed page on this particular kit, so I printed that 5 times because there was 5 pages in the ephemera. And then I printed the ephemera on it so that if I decide just to use it as that. And this isn't super thick paper, it's really nice thickness. But it, you know, it doesn't have to be super thick. And if that bothers you and it's too thin, you can just put on coffee dyed paper at the end of it.
Sticky crap on it.
Put some sticky crap on there. I tell you, Clint's a nut. But you guys already knew that.
Hey, if they know what sticky crap is at a craft store, then I'm on to something.
I need the sticky crap that Robin, he thought that was so funny. He's been talking about that for the last 2 days.
That just made my week, I tell you. That was awesome. That might have made my
So
year.
Robin, one of my friends from Maine, I believe, she went in looking for the sticky stuff, which is, it's like Wonder Under, no, Wonder,
Yeah,
is that what
that's
it is? Wonder Under?
Yeah, that's it.
Fusible web, what's that one stuff that we just got?
Heat and bun.
Heat and bond, things like that. Well, she went in and asked for it, and they didn't know what she was talking about. So then she said, well, it's that sticky crap that you use for, let's see, use to,
Stick to other stuff.
yeah, you use fabric to stick to other fabric. And they're like, oh yeah, we know what you're talking about. So Clint was all thrilled that
I
they knew what sticky crap was.
had no idea.
So funny. But yeah, I needed to get these done. I've been waiting for the heater to work and everything in the shed in the Haven, so I've been waiting for him to get propane, and then it just isn't working. So I thought, well, I'll just have to carry in tons of stuff. And I don't even have a cute basket, Gwendolyn, to carry stuff back and forth.
Oh, poor baby.
It's really sad, isn't it, Gwendolyn? I know she's going to say it is. So I'm just trimming these.
Oh, what did Margaret say? My poor baby.
Poor baby. But yeah, Sophia was screaming last night, so I got up and loved on her until she was done loving, so about 10 minutes or so, and then I went back to bed. And then about 3 hours later, she's like, I didn't get enough love. I'm ready for another session, Mama. So, okay. Let's see, it's been about 20 minutes. What I didn't get is like book pages and stuff like that, which I think I told you guys. But I did get, let's see what we can do here. Those beautiful coffee date papers. So we have 4 of each one so far. I'll cut this ephemera and stuff later because you guys probably don't want to watch me do that all time. So this was such a blessing. Oh my gosh, look at that dark brown. I love that. Uh-oh.
What? Is it?
It did, but it's okay. Just a little bit brittle. As long as it doesn't like crack when it bends, then that doesn't bother me too much. But sometimes if you bake them in the oven and you bake them too long, they'll do that. You know, kind of crack. So I'm just pulling 4 for each one. That will give me 8 pages for each one. And I'm just going down the line because she has such beautiful pages.
Got my new lenses this week, Thursday.
Clint went and got new glass lenses. The cats are so funny, they grab his glasses and haul off with them.
Turd, I tell you.
Ooh, look at that one. Isn't that pretty? Streaky. Let's do this one. So if you get them redone, like in 2 years, before 2 years, get new lenses, then you can,
Yeah, it's free.
they're free. So he went in and took them in.
Because I got the scratch resistance, and that's a 2-year warranty, so.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yep.
He's been talking about it. I just kind of like,
I needed them. They were getting so scratched.
Okay, so these are going to be a little bit taller, but that's fine. Because this is the actual size that I want in these journals. So I'm going to put 4, I think, in each one. And then I'll probably put just 2 like right here. And then when we come back with other pages to make it interesting, I'll go in between there. So I think I'm going to have to go ahead and make some ephemera because this is we're not even halfway done with this video. Making ephemera?
Yeah, I'm gonna love that.
Oh yeah. It's more fun than coming up with pictures. I love that page. Isn't that beautiful? Ruh-roh. So what I'll look for is maybe some music sheets, maybe an envelope or 2. Let's see how that works. The other book, if you've been watching, has envelopes and already has all the papers in it, but I just haven't finished, So, one thing I want to do is the really big, let me go grab some cardstock. I do have that inside, so let me go grab that and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I forgot that I do have Edith Holden pages inside, so because I bought a couple of books, so I can pull from there too. That'll be kind of fun. And then I accidentally ordered this one. I don't know if you guys have seen these, but it's a soft cover, and it's 5.5 by 7.5. So you can put like the whole page. You don't have to cut it down or anything. I ended up with 2 of these, but I haven't decided if I want to put any in my store, if I just want to covet them, because I don't know how popular they are, and they're really good and sturdy pages. So you know how. But look at that one, isn't that pretty? September. But it's really old, so when I break it, I mean, it just kind of pops apart.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that pretty? Yeah. And then I have this one too, so you really have to pick and choose. But what I liked about it is I can put a whole page in there, like as a pocket or something. It kind of smells a little bit musty, but it's not horrible. But I'm looking for, ooh, look at that one, hazelnuts. I was going to look and see if they had like a maple leaf or something. Wouldn't that be pretty in this one? But I do have some of this size, which is quite a bit bigger, available in the store if you're looking for some. This one would kind of be pretty. That's October. Look at that, the mushroom, huh?
Oh, wow.
Isn't that bright and cheerful?
Yes, it is.
Mike.
So you eat it and it kills you.
Well, yeah, don't eat that mushroom. It's not edible. It's a hallucinogenic. Do you have your knife anywhere? Like close by?
Oh, you grab it.
Okay. I don't want to. Ooh, but look at that one too. I might just use those 2. So brilliant. I just feel like this one needs to be really bright and very cheerful. I'll be careful as I slice open my finger.
Well, that's my good one, so you want to
Okay.
get yourself.
This is one of Clint's carving knives, and it's kind of like an X-Acto knife, except it's sharper. And I actually use one of those for myself when I'm using these, because we both had knives, because I would carve as well, except it makes my fingers hurt, and I don't like to have sore fingers all the time. Here you go, baby.
Here.
Yeah, he's gonna put it up, so. Oh wait, I need it again.
Just set it in there when you're doing it.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pull from this book. I do have one that I took apart outside, but I figured I'll have to keep me a couple of books, and I might spray these. I wonder if I could spray them with Febreze.
Over there.
Why not, you know? Yeah.
You want to try it?
Yeah, I think the smell would go away eventually. Look at that one. That one's pretty. That's a December. Kind of like the November ones. So with these, they're really easy to pull apart. You just, here's your, I pulled apart several books. Clint's gonna be like, ah!
What are you doing?
I'm cutting
Is that
stuff.
thread?
Yeah.
Why don't you just use some scissors?
Where's your scissors at?
They're right here. Here.
You're gonna cut yourself.
Well, I don't care if you cut yourself. Why don't you ruin my coffee?
It's actually easier with the scissors because I can poke it in there and get like on either side of that thread. Okay, I'm done with your knife then. I don't want that stinking knife anyways. But look at that, isn't that pretty? So just for your benefit, this one is included in the page selection 162 is the pages. So if you're looking for something similar, I don't know which ones I have in the store, but I am going to put more in there. I think I'll do that one and this one. But you pull it out, I think it, yeah, this one will come out like this. Ooh, that's going to be perfect. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to spray, yeah, some Febreze on. I don't know if it'll make a difference, but it'll make the book smell nice. So, just gonna lightly spray them. Ooh, or not.
Just spray it in the air and go like this.
Oh, that's a good idea. Sorry, I almost fell.
Man, you are a klutz.
Bite me.
Wait till I
Don't
get my
bite
teeth
me.
in, I will.
Wait until I get my teeth in. Sorry guys, I'm spraying. 6 o'clock now. Okay. We'll try it. I did read up on using those silicone packets, or what, silica packets. You know, the ones that Kramer tried to poison somebody on Seinfeld. But you can buy those in packets, and they say to use them for your musty smelling books. Smells pretty good now. It should. Look at that one. I soaked it. But wouldn't that be pretty as just like on a page and as a pocket? And you're not really, I mean, you're using up, you're hiding the stuff on the inside, but you have that beautiful image. And this one, I just wanted those beautiful, yeah, these mushrooms in real life are responsible for 97% of all mushroom deaths. Stuff you always wanted to know about mushrooms but never thought to ask. But it's because they're hallucinogenic, and so people get them and eat them, and they shouldn't. Stuff you always wanted to know but never thought to ask. This head is full of knowledge.
Your head is full of something. I don't know if knowledge would be the word I would choose, dear.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue this down onto some cardstock because, and I don't have my glue stick, my awesome glue stick from Deborah's outside.
Oh, we have the yellow one, right? It's got yellow on the package is yellow.
Yeah, it's Scotch Creates or something. I tell you, that's a bad thing about having everything out in the Haven,
Yeah.
which you know. But yeah, if we can't get the part, we're gonna replace it with a new heater because we have to have something that we can count on. And we did, Clint did price how much it would be just to get, instead of us having to fill it all the time. I wonder if that's going to stain. I'm not too worried about it if it stains. I wonder if I should let it dry. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. This is Art Glitter Glue. It's just in Clint's
In my basting bottle.
his basting bottle.
That way I have glue inside too.
Yeah, and I did bring back in my glue that I filled up, but I got some bottles like this, and man, it's so nice. You never have to use a glue pen, which is really nice. But yeah, I am trying to keep these Edith Holden, the larger size, in my store. And if I can get my hands on some of the smaller size, I'll keep them in the store as well.
Hi, Gracie girl.
My problem is I like to do crafts and stuff first thing in the morning. I just am a morning person, so when I wake up, I'm like, oh, I know it's dark out, but I just want to do some stuff. So,
Just easier for us.
it is easier, and I think I'm going to let these dry for just a minute because they're easier to trim on there when they're dry. So, oh, and these are some of Tina's digitals from last time. So I do need to cut this down to 8.5 by 11, so it will, or 8.5. so it will fit as a page. Don't want to cut too much off. You okay there?
Yeah.
His back's really bothering him. He didn't have a lot of work to do this week, but you know, it just takes forever to recover from it. 8.5. So what I do is I just kind of look to see where 8.5 is and then what it's going to cut off. See, it's going to cut off this. So do I want to go up, you know, at the top anymore? Yeah, because I really like the saying there. So just cut just a little extra off. These are really good and heavy. I think these are heavier than the smaller book. And then what I do is I go ahead and score it. I do have this paper cutter linked below, but I scored at 5.5.
It's a nice paper cutter.
I really like it. I do have my numbers covered with tape so that they, yeah.
Oh, she don't have to.
Who doesn't?
Oh.
But I love these. I love Edith Holden book pages. They're so pretty. But I did not know they made those books. I actually accidentally ordered the wrong book. But I was so thrilled with it when I got it. I was like, oh, I didn't even know they made those. And they were such a good price. I ordered 2 of them, so I got 2. So I might cut up the other one and put that in the store. I haven't decided. Okay, so we're going to cut this one down. Yeah, I think I'll cut it all from the top. So 8.5 is what my pages are. And then we'll just score it at 5.5.
It's dwindling down my squares I gotta cut.
Yeah, Clint's cutting squares in the background.
I don't know how many are in that bag, but there was a crap load.
Yeah, he's going to make some like rag quilts because we do have the cats and stuff. And they seem to like lay on things that have one of those quilts. So we don't want to, you know, them to lay on a really good one. So he's going to be making all kinds of quilts, and then I'll help him finish them, you know.
Yeah, because we'll just tie the ones for the cat.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, let's see. This is probably pretty dry. So I thought it'd be easier just to... There we go.
Poor Wilbur, he wouldn't leave Chelle alone Thursday.
Yeah, when I
was
was home, Wilbur he was just like in my lap. If I sat down, he was in my lap. And then yesterday, it was Clint's turn.
Oh man, he wouldn't leave me alone.
He's like, Daddy, Daddy. Yeah. I mean, as soon as he woke up or anything, he was in his lap.
Yeah.
So it was really cute.
So sweet.
So these are going to be sturdier. We're going to make pockets out of these. Oh, I love those. How fun.
I tell you, those are some beautiful books.
They really are really pretty books. If you guys are not familiar with Edith Holden, then certainly go look like on Pinterest or even, you know, the internet and kind of look through her books.
Yeah, is that the only book she made? She made several.
Well, I know my friend got a history of her, but
Really?
I don't think she made a whole bunch of books. I think it was just this one. But I mean, you know, it's all kind of what's it called? Journaling the outdoors and stuff. So, you know, she wrote about snakes and anything she saw, she kind of journaled about.
She must have been a naturalist.
And yeah, and then her daughter, I believe, came back and reprinted the book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So you really should not like make copies of you know, your book because that's copyright infringement, but you can certainly, and I don't really know all that, but you want to use the natural stuff. You don't want to copy them and use it. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that, and it's going to go so pretty in this book. I'm so excited.
You're all aflutter.
I am all aflutter. So, and if we have to trim it down, we can. But I really want, ooh, look at that. See, that's going to be perfect on that side. But I mean, it's so pretty. I really want this to be just full of brightness and joy and yeah. Thinking about trimming this side a little bit more. It just feels like it might kind of get bound up in the spine, and I don't want to cut off the words, so just a little bit off there. And let's go ahead and trim a little bit off this one too, just because usually whatever I do with one I have to do with the other. So, but I love these. Fall is definitely one of my favorite times of year.
No, and
just so beautiful out, and so I'm just trying to decide if I want to, you know, get like a printed paper that has, you know what, I might have those papers. I was thinking how fun it is really to use a limited amount of products. You know, because outside I have everything in the world, but inside I only have, you know, what I have. So it's kind of fun to use what I already have.
Yeah, it kind of broadens your...
But I do have books inside that I can pull some papers from. So let me go see, because I would like to put this on like a dictionary page or something instead of on, you know, something that you could use for journaling. So let me go get those. Okay guys, so I found one that I bought specifically to pull out the pages, and they're really pretty heavy, and I like them a lot. But I think I can really cut them down the center and use them, yeah, like that. And then we can decorate them, and I won't feel like I'm, you know, taking up any space. So we'll pull out 3. It's The History of Watercolor Painting in America. It might actually be a good book, but
it's a better book cut up.
sometimes you just have to, you guys know.
Yeah.
And then there's also one of poetry.
Really?
Norton Anthology of Poetry, whatever that means. But sometimes I'll look through it and then I'll find like stuff. I mean, this has, obviously I've pulled some stuff out. But like if it had anything about fall or anything like that, you know, I could, like this one, The Night is Freezing Fast. That's kind of interesting. Rudyard Kipling, thing like that. So, let's cut these into, I really just need, I guess, one. So, this is just like the introduction, so if I decide to 8.5 by 11, I'm not too concerned about it. So 11. But yeah, sometimes it's just really nice not to have tons of material, you know? I mean, you know what I
Makes
mean?
you think harder to make some...
Well, be more creative,
Right,
I think,
exactly.
you know? Is that straight? That's not straight. Why isn't that straight? Okay, let's see.
User error.
User error, I'm sure it is. Yeah, I don't feel like it's straight. These looks like a little bit of water damage, so I don't mind, you know, using that in my journals, because like if coffee dye paper and stuff, you know, they have, of course, water. But let's do that. I have 2 here. And most of the time I do look up my books just to make sure that they aren't worth anything. Once I got a book for $1. All his other books were 10 cents. And he said, this one's older, so it's $1. So I came home and it sold anywhere from up to $700
Sell for like
for this book. I sold it for almost $200. Yeah.
That was a wicked.
What I
book,
didn't
too.
like is I didn't even think about scanning the images. It was so pretty. I was like, this is going to make a beautiful junk journal. Then I didn't even scan the images.
Yeah,
I
but
know,
you couldn't
I
have done
know.
anything anyway because it's copyright.
Well, but I could have put them in my book,
Yeah, that's true.
you know, in my own or whatever. So what I'm thinking is I want Edith Holden in here, but I don't want it next to this one. So probably kind of spread it out. But I definitely want to use this as to glue on. So in this one has a blank page, which is nice if you want to do that. We're going to do the same thing with this one. And actually I am going to put it in the same place, and then we'll use the back part. So we'll go here. It's going to be quite a ways back here. So that will work. Okay. I love that image. Tina, so beautiful.
I'm not kidding you. She does it.
She does some gorgeous
Well,
digitals.
hi, honey.
And it's just Shabby Dabby Doodle on Etsy. So
Come here, sweetheart. How my boy doing?
so on this one,
I love you. I'm taking you. I love it.
one or the other, we're going to put this here. And then we're just going to leave it for a tuck spot. But it's going to be perfect. Look at that.
Oh, what a sweet little deal.
Sweet Wilberdine. Then we could do like a little collage or something on it. So again, we're just using art glitter glue. I need to remember to put that little lid on
It makes
top
a
of it.
difference, I tell you. Those bottles are awesome for that art.
These are really nice bottles. If I remember, I'll link it below. But it works just fine for the art glitter glue.
Well, you know what? When you stick pins in there, they still have a little bit of play.
Well, and pens, if you are familiar with the pens that you stick in art glitter glue, they get kind of covered with the art glitter glue. So you have to clean them sometimes and stuff. But this one, you don't really have to do anything. You got Mr. Wilberdine.
You got him over. Our little hot rod.
So I really wanted to decorate this one, you know, pretty heavily, just because it's so beautiful. And then this one, I want it to go back here. Do what? Yeah. Clint did all the chores yesterday. We've been eating from our freezer the last few days just because I haven't felt like cooking. We have so much stuff frozen.
Yeah,
So we pulled out bean soup yesterday, and the day before that we pulled out runzas, which we made a video, but it only recorded half of it, not even half of it, so you guys didn't get to see that. But it's like a cabbage, yeah, cabbage hamburgers and onions stuffed in a bread. There we go. So those will be so cute. So, and what I think what I'm going to do with those is, where is my, I don't know what the time is like. It's probably almost an hour, huh?
I'll probably get close to
Yeah. So.
I lost my rat face mask.
Yeah, Clint lost his face mask. So we're going to have to get him another one
That was my favorite
while they still have them.
one. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm having issues over here.
Oh.
I got it though. Okay. So I am going to cut these in half. And these are going to be my pockets. So, I don't need 5.5. Let's do 4.5. I mean, they're going to be my pieces that go in my pockets that we just made. So 4.5, and then we'll try them and see, and then we'll decorate them maybe in the next video. I don't want you guys to have to watch me ramble, which is, I guess, the whole reason you're here.
Well, heck yeah, it is. I mean, come on.
We like to listen to Michelle ramble. Where's that one at? Oh, wait.
Probably just going to do a gluing, sewing BS session.
Oh, I
So
went
you
to
guys
that.
know.
Okay. Yeah, Clint might do a glue and sew. We'll see. I have so much that I need to record.
Yeah.
So, and get this video done, you know, get these journals done. So, I'm going to cut off a little bit more. That one is not fitting. Make sure I know what I'm doing here. He is cute. Wilbur went with me into the bedroom a while ago. And it's like, love me. So I had to pick him up and love on him. That's okay.
Quite the little guy.
So I'm going to cut off just a little over 1/2 inch. And then we're going to kind of do like we did with the secret tuck spot. We're going to decorate it, this part, but it's going to, you know, we didn't have to cut anything out of the page. So, and I have some fun ideas on how to decorate it. So
Can't wait to see you decorate.
we just want to fit it like that.
It's gonna be so awesome.
Yeah, I'm really excited. This has been a really fun project. And then when I found Tina's printables, it made it even more fun. So, because they were so beautiful. So that's what I did yesterday. I didn't feel like doing a whole lot. So I'm going to go ahead and trim that. I know I'm going to have it shorter. So, is that going to work? Yeah, that's going to be perfect. So, when we come back in tomorrow's video, we're going to do some more decorating. And hopefully I'll run out and get, you know, the rest of the pieces I need, and we can get these sewn in, because that's pretty important. And I always love them when they're actually sewn in. So we're going to go ahead and let you guys go for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure and come back tomorrow to see how we decorate this and make it into a actual journal. And thanks for watching. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. And we will see you guys in the next video. See you soon. Bye.
Thanks for watching, guys. We're visiting. Cutscenes.